Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come, Philadelphia, on the run. Stand up and cheer. Number one, Philadelphia. Here they come, team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your
Williams and the penetration, and it's knocked away by Matumbo, but into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody.
Damn it, I love that song. I love that song. Just ends my day right. Sixers win. Sixers win. How are you guys feeling about tonight's win? Joel Embiid's monster performance back to back at that. Tyrese Maxey's monster performance from the perimeter. How are you guys feeling about tonight's game, crew?
I feel good because as long as that game right there is still on the TV, we are currently in third place. So
Is
if
that the
Chicago
Milwaukee
can
Bucks?
somehow beat Milwaukee, then we'll stay in third place for the day. I feel good, man. This was a great game. I think it's pretty evident that Joel Embiid talked to somebody and said, I'm winning the scoring title this year because they are going to him at an enormous rate right now. Like, it's crazy. Like, we thought his usage was high before. These last couple games, he like, look, I'm getting the scoring title. If y'all ain't gonna give me MVP, y'all gonna give me something.
Right. And he deserves it too.
He most definitely deserved it. Jose, how you feeling about tonight's game? What went down? Let me know something.
First of all, welcome back, Mr. Donor, brother. You've been gone long enough. We knew you was gonna return.
You missed him?
Which
Not
donut
me.
brother are you speaking of?
What are you talking about? Are you talking about Matisse?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't really.
It was those two bunnies that he missed one after the other. I
okay.
couldn't take it. I actually laughed out loud at him.
He had a whopping. He had a whopping 1 and 1.
Yeah.
And how
On
many
his
minutes
stat
Good
was
list.
it?
defensively, I thought. So
But no points whatsoever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little sickening.
Against this squad.
I don't know. They were going to Joel an awful lot. So how many points? I mean, how many shots did he even take?
5.
5 of them.
Yeah.
0 for 5.
Yeah. This
I'm not-
many.
Hi,
Eric-
Eric
Eric
Powers.
says hello. Eric, what up,
So
bro?
anyway, to answer your question, because I just had to point that out that the Donut brother was back.
Most definitely.
I mean, this is what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to let teams like this linger around. You're supposed to smack them around. Even though we didn't win the over and under, how many points were we supposed to win by?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean,
For me, it was outstanding first half, maybe one of the best first half of the season. I think they got a little too confident. They went away from their game. They started getting sloppy, but they were never in danger of losing. So it was good.
Shout out to Shake Milton. We're gonna call the flower lady over a little early tonight for myself. 2 games where I felt like he's starting to get the rhythm back in his game. Shake had always been, noticed for his scoring off the bench. And it's little things that he would do to get easy buckets. He has an off-step layup that he does, running to the basket, that he usually kills guys with the first step. I've been seeing that a little bit more. I feel like Shake has lost the rhythm in his game after being out for a while. The longest he's probably been out in his career with the back injury. And I feel like he's slowly getting back into rhythm. He had 10 points tonight on 20 minutes. I know that's not eye-popping, but, he looked good.
that ain't nothing worth bragging about. Sorry.
I
My
mean,
flower's gonna go to Maxie, man. Them 8 out.
Damn.
Them 8
he
out.
just throw my flowers.
Yeah, I mean,
Can
you're not gonna
my-
sit here and
brother,
ride
my
10 points.
My brother.
He's throwing your
My
flowers in
brother.
the garbage.
Exactly. I could give my flowers.
You ain't gonna sit here and brag about 10 points.
I mean, when we've been getting 4 points off the bench every other goddamn game.
I mean,
hell yeah, I'm gonna celebrate double digits off the bench. Hell yeah.
I don't know about that. I'm just messing with you
That's
though.
my flowers.
No, but my flower's gonna go to Maxie, man. He was ripping it from 3-point line today. So
Most definitely. That was amazing. I mean, that
Yeah.
was obvious.
and what he did in that first half, it was crazy. It was like he couldn't even miss.
Jen, how you feeling about your flowers tonight? Who are your flowers going to?
My flowers are going to the 3-point shooters who, made a freaking franchise record tonight with
That was bananas.
23 threes. Outstanding.
Especially in the first half. It was just
Mm-mm-mm.
raining out there. BG, your flowers go to.
Man, y'all know I hate giving him flowers because he deserves the whole bouquet. And none of y'all took him. If one of y'all would have said it, then I could have picked my real flower person. But I refuse to let all 4 of us give flowers and not nobody say Joel Embiid, who had 45 points, 13 rebounds, 7 for 10 from the free throw line, 18 for 30 from the field.
MVP.
Yes. And how many blocks did he have?
Only 1. They only got him on the books for 1, but he did alter a lot of shots.
Yeah.
I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm starting to expect these type of performances from him.
What you starting to?
No, the 40. I'm talking about the 40 plus. He's making that look easy now. It was the 30 first. He just made it look super easy, but he's getting 40 pretty damn easy.
Dog.
Well, he was doing that before Harden got here.
26 at halftime with ease.
With
ease.
With ease. It's just it's amazing, man. And MVP, not even a question, not even talking about that, but we're talking about the best player in the world. Quote unquote Kevin Durant said about Joel Embiid. He is the best player.
Didn't Joel Embiid put up
right
like a 40 bomb in 25 minutes?
Yeah.
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 on about his season, and these people make no sense who have the votes. I don't get it. Every time I listen to ESPN, I get mad. The only person making any damn sense is Ramon Shelburne.
Yeah, I just B's like all over the place, man. Like, how do you not have him as the front runner? I don't understand that.
I don't get it. And the crazy thing is, the person they have in front of him is not even the person I would be okay with being in front of him. The only person, in my opinion, who could be in front of him is Giannis. I don't look at Joker and say MVP. I look at Joker and say he's an amazing talent, probably the best passing big man I've ever seen since maybe Arvidas,
that's all I can think of.
Sabonis.
What else does he do? That's so wowing that has you like.
I don't know. Maybe I need to sit down and watch his highlights. I don't know.
He's a like big that can pass. Okay.
If you sit their stats next to each other, the only thing that Joker does better on any level is pass. The only thing. He doesn't score better. He doesn't rebound better. He doesn't defend better. There's nothing. He doesn't shoot from the free throw line better. He doesn't shoot from three better. There is literally no stat other than assists that Joker is better than Embiid at. I don't get their infatuation with Joker. And these are the same voters that admitted that was probably the worst MVP in history last year. They said, yes, he was the MVP, but I mean, that's probably the worst one ever.
I mean,
when you think of MVP, you think of star power. And what does Joker do? That's not true. What's not true, Timmy? Correct me, please.
I think while we're waiting for Timmy to respond, I think this stats gets lost tonight, and everybody pays attention to the points, and that's how we judge how somebody played, man. I'm looking at James Harden stats, man, and it says this guy is totally selling out for the betterment of the team. 11 points, 14 assists. He went out of his way to find shooters all night. He went out of his way to feed Embiid the ball, get the hot hand the ball. And kudos to him for that. Of course, we'd like to see him score in the 20s, 25s, but, to just average 12 to 14 assists every night on a team that was dying for a playmaker before he came, very impressive.
But the thing that's important about that is that he's getting Tobias going, and Tobias having these multiple 5-3 games is huge going into the playoffs with that level of confidence. We're really going to need him. So that's it couldn't be coming at a better time for Tobias and Maxey just in another universe today. Another universe. I don't know.
So Timmy, I stand corrected. Joker averages 13.7 rebounds, and without today's rebounds numbers, Joel Embiid averages 11.6. So he's beating him by 2 rebounds. Joel Embiid is leading him by 4 points. He shoots better from 3. Joker does have a better field goal percentage. He shoots better from free throw. He shoots more free throws. What on the stat line shows that Joker is better?
I don't
steals, they're equal. Blocks Embiid has. Like, there's no other stat other than assists that he's just glaringly better.
The only thing that you can say that Joker is better than Embiid is, and that is running the offense. He is the ultimate point guard center, where he finds his guys and catches them in rhythm, and he's a master at that. Joel Embiid is better in every other category.
Everything. He does everything better than him but pass.
Yeah. So, that's not even people could come up with candidate after candidate. There's nobody even close to Joel Embiid. He's been on another planet.
When Joel had COVID, this team went 2-8. 2-8. 2-8. Can you imagine that man would have been out longer, bro? He'd be down there with Detroit.
I have to disagree with you, Linnell. I don't think he's turning into what we hated about Simmons. Simmons refused to shoot the basketball. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
2 and 8, bro.
does anybody
Without
else have
Embiid.
anything to say about that?
About about Lionel's comment?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Hell no, because you know Harden is giving you so many games where he scored 17, 18 that he attacked the paint and got to the line. He's not scared to attack. So that's not even no comparison, Lionel. I don't even want to mention him in 25 in the same breath. This is James Harden we're talking about.
Yeah, bro. Come on, cut it out, bro. I
keep
said
with
this before, bro. Yeah, he's struggling, but he flirts with a triple-double every game while
Every
he
game.
got like 20-something points. That man over there was scraping to get 10 and 10 and 10. And y'all was praising that?
And constantly running away from the moment.
Come on,
You
man.
know?
What we
not
gonna
out.
say, BG?
What basketball y'all watching?
I don't want to keep going back to the same conversation. And Timmy, hit me on Messenger, man. I do want to talk to you about this. Just, you know what I mean, because you always a good debate. But Jokic is having a historic season numbers wise. Is he playing that much better than he did last year?
Nah.
And for you to say that, are you not saying that Joel Embiid's having a historic season numbers wise? Whose season overall is better?
And Harden doesn't take the ball right under the rim, turn around, and try to get a pass off. He finds a way better pass before he gets that far.
Jose is steaming about that comment.
What?
He's steaming about that comment.
He finds a way better pass before he even gets that far.
Yeah.
We can drop the mic and say free throws. Nobody's gonna play Hack-a-Harden.
Pretty much.
There was way more to our hatred of that guy than kicking it, driving and kicking.
Ant Sims is posting up. Ant, we always love you watching. We appreciate you. He is saying, ask yourself this. Who has more athletic ability? Bede or Joker? Joker doing it with none of that. And, you know, I heard what you're saying. He's saying Joker is doing it with no athleticism. And Bede has
nonsense.
more athleticism. You know, Joker is an extremely talented guy. But the basis of the question is who is MVP this season? Who is most valuable to their team this season? There's no other player in the world better for that category than Joel Embiid. In the world, man. In the world.
So let's punish. You know what? And let's punish Embiid because he's athletic. You know what? You're right. He's athletic, so let's punish him.
And you kind of lost me with this comment, so I'm gonna let you rest.
Now he's trolling. You know.
And is drinking.
Yeah, come on.
All right, we're gonna have to exclude you from the highlights, buddy. So can we go over the unders?
Can we?
Yeah.
Over unders.
Carl, welcome back to over 500 in a day, not for the season, obviously. Carl went 2-1. Jen went 2-1. Me and Jose both went 1-2.
Does that mean I'm tied with Jose?
My little brother Paulie, he said he guaranteed all of his and he got them all wrong. Paulie, we gotta bring you back to redeem yourself. We gotta bring you back to redeem yourself.
Oh, he got them all wrong. Welcome to the club, Paulie. Welcome to the basement, my brother. It gets dark down here sometimes, you know.
Quick comment, because somebody just asked me a question.
Okay.
And the answer to that question is Jen is currently tied for first place with Jose.
Hey, I got some company.
Jen is currently
I got some company. Finally. Woo, it only took 80 games.
Do y'all hear that out there?
Carl, don't worry about commenting. This is about
all right. Listen, but
in the positive.
Talking.
Don't worry about it. We going to talk.
Have to mention me, my brother. I was quiet.
Okay. I just didn't want you to join in on like winning talk.
I mean, you're kind of in the basement with me, buddy.
Carl,
yeah, don't look at your phone. You're third, buddy. If they're tied, you're third.
Carl, but listen real quick. I'm 13
I don't
games
care about
over 500.
You're third. You're third place.
12 games under 500. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, Milt, I'm okay losing, man. First
You're
of all,
not losing. We're tied.
There ain't no food stamps involved here. We ain't spending no money.
I like it because it's so close between y'all, and it's gonna come down to the last 3 games. So I'm letting y'all
And
know
just
now.
just so everybody knows, we started this when I joined. This wasn't something that was going on, right?
This wasn't all season. This was not all season. We started it when Jen joined the team in early January, and Jen was off to a rocky start. She was in the basement for a while, and she
Yeah.
has just been
She climbed out of
climbing
the
and
basement.
climbing the over-under ladder, and she is now tied for first
Yeah,
place.
she snatched.
And we
the
have
back
how
of
many
Carl-
games? We got 3 games left.
That's
She
right.
snatched the back of Carl's shirt and passed him,
Get
and
your
Carl
ass over
has
here,
not
boy.
rebounded
Get your
ever
ass-
since. Get your ass back here, boy. You belong down here, not me.
I'm going to keep my proposal up for playoffs. I really feel like we should have 6 over-unders. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Carl,
We should have 6
Carl,
per
real
game.
quick.
I know you're
So-
about to put some wild statistic out about me not being possibly happy to come back. There's
Carl,
not enough
no,
games.
I'm not going to
there's
say
not
that.
enough
I'm not going to say
points.
that, Carl. So
What,
what I want to happen at the end of the season is that you have at least a respectable record. And
Okay.
whenever I give an extra bone, last game we had 5 over-unders, and you got 1 right.
Yeah, that was a bad John. That was a bad John last game.
So
had a
the
lot of
more
bad
that we have, the worse your record going to be. So you should be campaigning for us to have 1 over-under a game.
No, that's not doing nothing for nobody. You know what I mean? Listen, there's always next year. There's always next season. I'll
You
get
sound
it right.
like the Eagles fans.
Don't
Hey,
do
watch
that.
your mouth,
Don't
bro.
do that. Don't do that.
Look, I know you Eagle too, but don't. There might be people in here that's not Eagles fans. They don't need to see us beefing with each other.
He in Uncle Shannon disrespectful mood or whatnot. bringing that up. Don't do that. But a wonderful game tonight. I was happy. Of course, the players gave up a nice size lead, and I want to touch on that for a minute. I want to give a shout out to brother, Vaughn Withers and Sixers 24/7. This is his statement tonight. He wants to make.
Hey,
He
Mill.
don't he don't want to hear nothing about Doc Rivers blowing leads. He don't want to hear nothing about him having Joel Embiid in the game during the run because he was in there pretty much the entire quarter. He don't want to hear nothing about Doc not calling timeouts when the other team is making a run because he called 3 in a quarter. So how about let's start putting the blame where it belongs on the
Can I go?
players.
Can I go?
You can go, and then I want to go after
That's
PG.
Vaughn Withers.
What was his name? Vaughn.
24/7.
Vaughn. This is what I'll
Vaughn
say to that.
Withers.
This is what I'll say to that. 2 things can be right. You can make that statement today because today that was the case,
Mhm.
but that has not always been the case. So you can't pick and choose when you want to say something, because I don't know if that comment would have held true the last time we blew that lead in the third quarter. It didn't hold true. It was truly on Doc. So yes, you may be correct today, but let's not act like that's been the reason for every blown lead. Some of those blown leads were on coaching.
True indeed.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of them were actually. Quite a bit of them.
Yeah.
And I still take issue with Doc not using his challenges, and specifically after DJ that
That bullshit flagrant.
freaking flagrant
Come on.
called on
But-
him, flagrant 2, which is fine, whatever. The next play, Matisse has something similar happen, and it's not even called a common foul, and you're not going to use a challenge on that. I mean, you can't take it with you, Doc. You can't take it. Use it.
Speaking on what you just talked about with the flagrant,
Mhm.
I'm not. First of all, it was an egregious call. That call was terrible. He clearly made a basketball play. He tried to block the shot. Did he get some of dude's fro and his head?
I think he got
Yes.
his hair right. I don't even know if he's got his head.
Maybe at best a flagrant 1. But how is me going for a block shot a flagrant 2, and Lance Stevenson not making a basketball play and punching Joel Embiid in the face early just a common foul? Please explain. Please explain how that's a common foul, but DJ going for a block is not like he went for his head. He went for the block. Clearly, they reviewed that play for at least 3 minutes. You can
Mhm.
clearly see he's trying to block the shot. To get a
Right.
flagrant 2 on that is total bullshit.
It
That
makes
is bullshit.
That I agree with you.
Yeah.
And then the other end of the floor, Matisse gets knocked in the head, then kicked, but no, there's no foul.
It was
Get the
definitely
hell
some
outta
home
here.
cooking. It was some home cooking going on tonight. You know, the stove was on high tonight as far as the referees. But you know, I felt some type of way that we could not, you know, stretch the lead even more on these guys and get this bench in there second half for a lot more minutes than they played.
Yeah.
Last game
Unfortunate.
and this game, I'm feeling like the starters are still playing too many minutes against teams that they shouldn't. You know,
Well,
we should
Joel wouldn't
have.
have had to play that many minutes if DeAndre Jordan didn't get that stupid flagrant two.
Thank God for that. DeAndre was stinking it up tonight on defense.
No.
Stinking it up. Listen, the percentage of shots that goes to the rack and gets made when he's in the ball game is alarming. The book is out on him. Teams are taking it to his mouth, and he's not blocking nothing.
Paul,
That-
this was probably his, but I agree that he was kind of egregious on defense. But I would dare say this might have been DeAndre Jordan's best game with us so far.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, just I'm not saying it was a good game.
Yeah.
But yeah, but
this
he was
might have
starting
been
to
his-
feel it. He's
I
starting
mean,
to
This
feel it.
might have been his best game since joining us.
If you're looking at the stat sheet, you know, if you're
Well,
looking,
Bassey's playing in that finals game today, Berg,
oh, that's
for
awesome.
the Blue Coats for the quarterfinals.
That's
So
awesome. It-
he's not here.
if you're looking at him on the floor on defense, it's a bad look. It's a bad look as far as interior defense. You know, it's pretty bad. And you know, if you notice, when he got in the game for that long period of time when Embiid was out, that's when the Pacers made their run. That's
Oh,
when they made their run.
And Carl, please don't say that I'm saying, just like I just put Bird's comment up there. He's agreeing with exactly what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah, yeah,
It wasn't good, but this
Yeah.
was probably the best game he's played for us since he's been here.
yeah. That's definitely a bothersome position in my mind. That's why I'm laying so hard on that right now. You know, backup center is on my mind real heavy going into the playoffs. So I want to see some consistency in that position.
Yeah, it is what
Well,
it
I
is,
think
though,
we
man.
gotta
You gotta
ride
write
with Jordan.
you gotta ride a grievance because
I
Doc
will.
is going-
I will. You're right.
Doc is gonna play whoever he feels like playing, and he got his man crushes on certain players, and it is what it is. So,
I mean, that's his guy. That's his guy.
The
Played for
nine
Clippers.
players that we're playing right now are the 9 players that are going to play in the first round.
Yep.
I
But
think
it's
if
not
he
even a
puts him in there with Toby, I don't think there's going to be a problem. I really don't. I think
Okay.
they have a good little 2-man game starting. And I think that for a few minutes here and there in the playoffs, that's all you need.
Oh God, Nasir is messing.
no,
with
no,
me.
hey,
Nasir is
I'm
messing
beat,
with
bro. Like I had a rough day, but I'm still here for y'all. That's why I look like that.
me. Yeah,
We had a livelier discussion at the beginning of the half hour, Nasir. But we all work.
yeah, pretty much full-time jobs. He ain't doing tech.
My lower half is still my work clothes. I ain't even changed. Trust me.
Yeah, this is the first
We
time
come-
I'm still wearing my clothes at 10 o'clock at night.
I promise you. We got as much energy as we got. We gonna give y'all.
Yeah, but this is definitely. I can speak for all of my brothers and my sister. This is the job we love the most. We love talking about our Sixers to you guys and bringing great content. And I'm happy to be talking about another win
Absolutely.
in the East.
All we need is 3 more.
Three more. Who do we have next? We have
We
Toronto.
have Toronto.
Toronto.
We have
Toronto,
the Pistons.
Indiana again, and then
And then we
Detroit.
have- Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and let's not forget Toronto could be a playoff matchup, so that game is going to be very
I
important.
want to see that. I want to
to
see that.
see how we stack up against them right now. Like we've
Yeah.
seen what we can be against them. We've seen what they can be against us. But now is look, we could see y'all in a week and a half, and it mean a lot. So
Yeah.
Right.
I'm very interested to see that game. Hey, real quick,
Absolutely.
two things that stood out to me. Tobias, 5 threes made. Tobias, 4 steals. For some reason, it
Say it
just
again.
glared.
Say
Like
it
I'm
again.
looking at the
What was
box
the
score, and I
second
was
stat?
like, damn,
What was that second stat?
4 steals.
4 steals.
Go ahead,
Yep.
Tobias.
I did
Kind of what
not
I
know
thought
that.
I heard.
6 rebounds, 5 assists. He filled up the stat sheet tonight. I mean, I would have liked him to be. He was aggressive early, and he kind of tailed off late. But overall, looking at that,
What's
box
right around the
score,
corner?
Huh?
What
Playoffs, baby.
part of the season right around the corner?
Playoffs,
Playoff.
baby.
The man turning up. He know what time it is.
You know what
He
time?
really he looked different. He looked like
He
you
turning
could
up. He know
tell-
what time it is.
You
Yeah,
can
bro,
tell
can't nobody sit here and say Tobias stinks in the playoffs. Can't nobody say that, bro.
No,
Because
he balls in the
history
playoffs.
proves otherwise.
Yeah.
So you'll see what time it is.
I'm just really hoping, and I love the way the team is trending. The starters. This is the Tyrese Maxey that we're going to see come playoff time. And I'm not talking about 23s or so. You know, just shooting good, and you know, along with his playmaking ability, going to the rack. You know, if Tyrese Maxey gives us the 25 point per game, Tyrese Maxey,
Bro,
Hello.
he gave us 24 from the perimeter, bro.
yeah,
That's insane.
by himself, 24
By himself, bro.
It's crazy.
yeah, bananas.
Yes,
It's
Man.
crazy.
And the stroke looked good. It
Oh.
looked good.
real
You know what I
good.
mean?
Yes.
Whew. So
Pause.
saying that to say,
Oh.
these fucking guys. Saying that to say, you know, great win tonight. Great feeling that we guys have. I hope that you guys feel the same as we do out there. Please take a look up to the right-hand side of the screen. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Snapchat. We all over. We at your mama house. You know what I'm talking about?
We in the
Those
cabinets. We in the refrigerator.
We in your basement.
we in your basement.
I'm looking inside your deep freezer and all.
What's up in there? So, you know, we depend on word of mouth advertisement. So, Jose, what would need these people to do?
Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Urgh.
That was an extra little growl.
That was
Yeah.
extra grouse.
Yeah.
I gotta find some energy. I gotta get up in the shower.
Same here. Same here.
They ain't no sleeping in my bed like this. No way.
Those don't know where to
Sleeping
be
with the
on
dog
game
in his
day.
cage.
Oh God. If those don't know where to find us at by now, you're living under a rock. You know, be here or be square. Jose, speaking to him in a different language, my brother.
No te olvides.
Mhm.
Decirle a un amigo. Que le diga a un amigo. Que le diga a un amigo. Mr. Ant Sims said, "Wepa" with the 2
Wepa.
fireballs. Let's get it.
Go Sixers.
Let's go Sixers, man. If you didn't watch our pregame show, we had the legendary Paulie up here. So make sure y'all go back and watch that episode again, man. That was my
Yeah, if you
favorite
missed the
episode.
pregame,
fun.
go watch it. Young boy was on fire. He's a natural.
Big
Up and
facts.
coming East Leaf Sixers host. I said it.
God bless.